Joe brings you the Turnpike Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Now it's going to be Bryson Stott. The wind and the pitch. Ball one there.
First pitch, 640.
The wind to kick the pitch. And that one pulled foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. One thing these players do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to, because hitters are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners, because these hitters know what to do when runners are on.
One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. 1 out, bases empty. Wouldn't chase that time. In the air, out towards right center. Taylor has a beat on it. Out, number 2.
The first baseman, number 3.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, not close. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Harper retired. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at PNC Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ranger Suarez. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. The pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
On the ground to first. And it gets by him.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock. Now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Brian Reynolds here. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. That one hammered center field. Back there. And that is gone. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Fastball for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
0-1 down. And that one is inside ball one. Just off the outside edge. Ball two. Good eye right there. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
And at first, Leover Peguero digs in now.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Strike one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Grounded to third. Could be two. There's one. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And now the first baseman, Connor Joe. And first offering is fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Right down to shoot. 0-2 now. In the air to left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle.
He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
First pitch misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So man aboard. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Up and in, ball 1. Castellanos, an all-star a season ago, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a pitch.
That's ball 3.
That one's in there. And that's strike 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
JT Realmuto steps in. That's hard hit on the line. Reynolds makes the play.
The third baseman, Alex Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Check swing, no appeal. 2-1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
On the ground, could be two. Cruz to second, and that's two. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
0-2 now. Stays alive.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Into the outfield, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Man at first. And here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. Ball one, no strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. And he deals. That one misses. 3-0. And now the lefty tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up just enough. That's ball four.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Mitch Keller, the next Pirate to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. And the count is 0-2. Kicks and deals. Trying to move the runners over. Boom. Throws on to first. Out on the sac bunt.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
So the batting order turns over. Key Brian Hayes, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. That misses. And that is ball 1. Second and third, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two on, 1 out. Bounced out to short. Jumps. Throws. On target. He got him. Nice play. Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Singled and scored his first time. And it's fouled away. Man on second, 2 down. That just misses, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, right side. Castellanos gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Pirates 4 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rodolfo Castro. And here it comes. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Up and in. And that's ball 2.
2-0.
The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. Next pitch off the plate. And that's ball 3. And a foul ball. Ground ball scooped up. Ke'Bryan Hayes tosses across to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting gun. The pitcher, number 55.
Ranger Suarez stands in for the Phillies. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The Pirates leading by 4. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The next offering misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Stop. Batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
2 outs. Struck him out looking. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. The wind to the pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
A pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, O'Neal.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Walked his first time. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And stepping in is the speedy Liover Peguero. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Runner takes off. Pitches low. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike.
2-1.
Throw. Tag. Out. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Well, he had a really good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter right there. Just not enough speed to outrun a good throw to third base.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground right side. Stott over to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Turnpike Series continues now. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the top of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So a man aboard. Bryce Harper to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one drilled left field. Reynolds going back. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
That's such a frustrating play for an outfielder. You know you should make this play, but you never really had a chance because of the bad angle. What should have been an out turned out to be a double.
Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Righty delivers. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Man at second. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball. Hit hard. That gets through. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He reached out a walk his first time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
The pitch.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. Top half of inning number 4. Not close with that one. And it's 1-2. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe. And in comes the run from third. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And a pitch. That one missed. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Popped up. And the infield fly is called. Figueroa gets there. He's under it.
The batter, the third baseman,
2 on, 1 out. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1 so far. And the first offering is not close.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
In there at the knees for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a pop-up. And the infield fly rule called. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Rodolfo Castro. First time up, he grounded to third. That one a little bit high. 1-0. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. And it is 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Backed off the plate that time. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And they're all loaded up. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
2 outs, bases full. And now for the Phillies, Ranger Suarez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. 2 outs. Bases are full. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches, still able to make some type of contact.
And misses inside. That one lifted to left. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. Tie ball game, 4-4. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
This is Bryson's stop.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Johan Oviedo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ortiz getting cranked up as well. First and second, 2 down. Strike on the inside corner. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're midway in the 4th, and we are tied 4-4. Bottom of the 4th, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe.
The first baseman, Connor Joe.
Suarez back to work. And a good eye there. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And a pitch. Way high.
That's up there.
Just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
And another ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging, but intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Mitch Keller, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
This one popped up. He's got it.
The third baseman, number 13, Steve Ryan. Hey.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Inside, just missed.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
The pitch. And fouled off. Tied at 4. And the count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. And that's outside. The count now 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Caught him looking for the K.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Here in Pittsburgh, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brandon Marsh. Wind in the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Go ahead run on base. And now here is Harper. Keller checks over to first, and he's back. High fly ball down the left field line. And that is a foul ball. Tied at 4. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Now this is in the air down the line. Sizes this one up, puts it away for the out.
Now back, the center fielder, Kyle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Schwarber, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The 1-0. Swings through that one.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Ball to strike. Just off the inside edge. Righty to the plate. Line drive.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one hammered. And it hits the fence. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's 5-4.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at second here with 2 away. And the batter now, JT Realmuto. And there's the strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a ball.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
That's down and in.
1 strike.
Next pitch misses outside. 3-1. Alec Bohm on deck for the Phils. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now back,
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Mitch Keller won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Johan Oviedo.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
First and second, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. There's a strike. Now the 0-1. Good eye in that spot. Right-handed reliever. And downstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Castellanos rounds third, headed for the plate.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Rodolfo Castro will hit next. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Aguero under it. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Buccos 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen.
The right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
The line to kick the pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the lefty with the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Outside low. And the count 1-2. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one down.
the batter, the left fielder, Ryan.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. The Phillies up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. A little bit low. And that's downstairs and outside. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now Ranger Suarez. Oviedo back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1. And a pitch. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Stop. Stands in now, looks at that one inside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. The pitch. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Marsh in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Kicks and fires. That one way outside. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Hit in the air, right field. McCutchen makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Buccos 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. And here it comes. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Andrew Bellotti, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Strom, the lefty, warming up as well. Kicks and deals.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short, Castro. Fires across the diamond, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 2, Connor Joe.
Now here is Connor Joe. First pitch misses. Inside, almost got him. And he deals. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-0.
No strike.
And there's the automatic. 3-1 now. And that's in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And there's a base hit to the left. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Andy Rodriguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The lefty, the 1-0. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 12. Michael A. Taylor.
Up next for the Pirates, Michael A. Taylor. And takes low for ball 1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Pirates leave 1, and the score remains 6-4. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. The right-hander back to work. That missed inside. Ball 1. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. There's a strike.
0-1.
Man at second. There's a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now here is Nick Castellanos. One out, and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good reload.
And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty delivers. And the slider just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
1 out and a runner at second.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Check swing, and that's a ball. The 1-1. And a curve is down and in. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And now it's filled up. Alec Bohm next to bat for Philadelphia. And the right-hander deals. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. So he blasts one out the other way. His 16th homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-4.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Out number 3. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now an 8-4 score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Andrew Bellotti on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch.
Number 64.
Edmundo Sosa. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing third base and batting 9. Number 33.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Number 19.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And there's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
One down, base is empty. They stop center field. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
McCutchen now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And the righty deals. Outside corner, there's a strike. And a pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. That's in there. Strike 1. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fought off foul. Bellotti, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2 on, 1 out. Foul ball still 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He makes the grab. Runner tags for third. The throw is offline. He's saved. It's 8-5.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jeff Hoffman. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Jeff Hoffman.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
The shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Just missed. The shortstop takes the ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
2-1.
Just missed. Liover Peguero waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1. Ball 1 there. The tying run at the plate. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Colin Holderman.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rodolfo Castro.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. And that's down and away. Out to short. Over to Joe. First out in the top of the eighth.
Now batting, third baseman, Edmundo.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. In the air, right field. McCutchen has it sized up. Nabs it. 2 up, 2 down.
Second baseman.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, the left fielder.
So up next, Brandon Marsh. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
They might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Pickoff move to first. Stop. Back on a dive. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a miss struck him out. One left for Philadelphia. They're on top by 3. 8-5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. The Pirates in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. That one fouled off.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one missing inside. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jose Alvarado, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Strom warming up as well. And a pitch. Slapped foul. At the belt and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. Dominguez in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Runner at third with 1 gone. Michael A. Taylor now at the plate. A strikeout and a walk. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. This to third. Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Edward Olivares.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Late swing, fouled off. Now move to first. And he's back safely. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Missed with a changeup. And the count even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Way upstairs. And the count 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Tying run at the plate. Check swing, no appeal. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that's through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
So the tying run at second. Gets under it and pops it up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew McCutchen. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Two on, 2 outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he deals. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Got him! Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar. And this is appearance number 45. Here's Harper now.
Off for the Phillies, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Hammered, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Right through there for a strike. The Phils trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. 1-1 now. And a curve misses outside. That's a little bit low.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. Throw is high and over his head.
Well, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
And digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And that one finds its way through. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now the bases loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And that's in the dirt.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and deals. Out towards left center. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw home. In there. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Pitching change here. Brian Borucki.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
First and second, no outs. Rodolfo Castro stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throw, save, and both runners move up on the wild pitch.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out, so this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1 and 2. Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Sosa having a lot more success on the road this season. Slider misses outside. Action in the pen down there. Aroldis Chapman up and throwing. Second and third here. One away. Next offering is in for a strike. Two on, one out.
Nope, outside.
That one misses. And now 3-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 3-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. One run is in. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Slider for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Ground ball right side. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. But they blow this one open with a big 5-run inning. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Phillies lead this one 13-6. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Matt Strom.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Matt Strom.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. The pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
The pitch. And a foul ball third base side. The pitch. And they'll do it again. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. Late on that fastball.
Strom has a pretty
0-1
cool
again.
hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
One down, base is empty.
1-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Hard ground ball, base 9.
Now back, second baseman.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero, 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one is inside ball 1. The pitch. The other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So it's their last chance in this one. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Trailing by 4 runs can be pretty tough, especially when there's good pitching on the other side. But these players just kept fighting. They never gave up, and that's why they got back in the ball game and came away with the win in this one.
13-6 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game.